What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Skism Gaming. So I'm playing in single player mode and I'm spawning all the dinosaurs from smallest to largest or thereabouts. There is some dinosaurs I am missing just because the command code wouldn't work, just say for example with the penguin. I know I'm missing that, but I'll go through the different dinosaurs or different animals and tell you why they're good and what you might want to use them for your tribe. A lot of you guys might already know this, but I'll just take you through anyway, and sometimes I got my own little names for them. But with the mosquitoes, why these can be good is for chitin, or if you do kill other dinosaurs and you're with your frog and you have it on wandering, your frog will actually eat these and turn it into cement paste, so that's good for that. You got your little trailer bite or your ants, you can farm them on your sabers and you can just get these chitin out of them. Dodo is a good early game if you want a companion or you want to use it for kibble farm. I'm really not sure what the copy is good for at the moment. I mean, it does go on your shoulders, so if you do want to kind of represent, you can have that. The little monkey, they're good for unlocking houses or unlocking doors to certain structures, so you can use them, and they also go on your shoulder. Dimorphodons are good if you want to have them up on your shoulder, or if you've got like a few of them, you can actually have it to attacking target, and they're good for attacking riders of the dinosaurs. Now you got the little beetles. These are found in the caves, and these are good for farming up your fertilizer and oil. I'm not too. This is a new dinosaur in the game, the Oviraptor. I'm not sure what these are good for at the moment. So if any of you guys know, put it down in the comments below. We've got the Dillo just to the left here. These things are always good if you want to, I don't know, it's early game, have a little bit of extra protection. They spit acid. They're pretty good. The frog, my arch enemy here. So these ones are good if you want to jump, you want to leap, you want to knock out some structures here. They're good for that, and they're also good for farming up cement paste. The spiders are good for farming in the caves, and you get your keratin or your chitin or your chitin, whatever you guys want to call it from there. Same with the bats found in the caves, you can also farm them up too for a similar thing. Now the Dodicarus is good if you guys want to farm up stone and you want to, you can put them on roaming, they can farm up stone for you, and you can use this over an anklo to get that stone from the mountains. Big snakes in the caves, they're just good for prime meat. I'm not sure, this is a new dinosaur in the game. I'm not sure what this one does at the moment. It casts a shadow maybe, so that's what this is good for. So I'm sure if you guys put in comments down below as well for this one, what it's good for. Got the Patchy, they're good for knocking out people. Sabers are fun for farming your keratin, your chitin, so they're good for this. But the wolf's probably a little bit better, I think, because you don't require a saddle and it's a wolf, and yeah, I guess the sabers are the older model. So you guys want the new model. You guys know what the ankler is good for. You farm your flint, your stone, but most of them all your metal, and you can put these with your Quitsies to farm up heaps at the same time. Now this is the terror bird, and I'm not sure what this is good for at the moment. It makes it kind of like a little bit of a roar. Raptors are good early game when you first start off and you want a carnivore that can kind of lay down the thunder a little bit. The Phenomia, this one's good for taking, as you probably just heard, it takes a lot of shits, takes a lot of poos, and this is good for your fertilizer. You got the Gigantopithecus, and what you do with this one, besides beating people into submission, you can actually have this on wandering and it'll farm up fiber. I'm not sure what the Mega gets up to. This thing maybe captures water, it leaps majestically across the forest line and stuff, so I've never really used this too much. Now the turtle, this one's really good for tanking bullets. You'll always take these along to your raids. You might take a couple because you can either drain all the bullets from one side of the base and attack from that, or you tame low level ones and you put C4 on it and you drop it on people's bases and then you blow through the roof, so they're good for that. Scorpions are good for, you know, the kibble, but they're also good for knocking out dinosaurs. And if you're by yourself and you want to tame a Quetzie, you can put on the back of your RG on aggressive and chase down Quetsies and hit it, take a fair few hits, but you can knock it out. So if you're by yourself, yeah, this one, the galley, this has been introduced quite recently. This is good because you have 3 people on the back of it. It's very quick, so if you're chasing down land dinosaurs, you know, this one's really good. Or if you just want, like, I think one of the fastest dinosaurs in the game. The Parasol, that's just like your entry level first tame sort of thing. I don't know what you really use it for. The Kangaroo, the marsupial, will have one in the pouch. You can shoot, you can be on the back of an RG while having someone in the pouch, so these are really good if you want to jump or have a bit of fun. The Pterodon, these ones are good if you want to spec up melee damage, or pick up riders off dinosaurs, barrel roll into into players on dinosaurs, or just killing things in general and collecting meat. The RG is somewhat, you know, picking up people, carry weight RGs, you might want to pick them up, you can attack people while picking them up, so these are always good to have as well. They're a little bit more tankier than the Pterodon. Triceratops is at the start if you want to collect berries, it's an easy tame. Sarco is actually really good because sometimes you might have a base that's inland, not so much near the water, and these are really quick. So if you want to go do your pearl run or your oil run or go down to a cave, the Sarcos are good for that, and they swim pretty quickly in the water, so definitely go for them. And now someone said in one of my tribes, you know, the Kano is the poor man T-Rex, so you know, you you only get a Carno if you can't get a Rex, right? Stego is, oh, it's bit of lag there, guys, apologies. So the Stegos are good for early game, farming up berries. Maybe you want to make narcotics to farm other dinosaurs. Mammoth, if you want to farm up heaps of wood and mass produce in the end game, I guess what you'd use mammoths for is more for the charcoal that you can make from collecting the wood, so you'd use the mammoth for those things there. Quitsies, as a lot of you guys will know, these are really good. If you want to use Quitsies, every Tri-Blade game has these because they're good for carry weight, for building structures, for taming other dinosaurs, for picking up and putting your Anki on them and farming up. Now, I don't even know this dinosaur. This is the Dick dinosaur. I don't know why you guys have tamed this. Maybe because you want to see a dino raid. The Rex, you guys know why this is good. It's like you raw before you go into a raid. You want to bring it because it's just gonna. They're always fun to bring the Rexes. Spinos are the same. They're good, and they've got a little bit better speed in the water if you want to swim. Alpha Rexes, if you guys are farming up or you want to gain mass levels or sometimes get some higher end engrams or not engrams, higher end receipts, you get them from these things here. Or if you want to power level someone in your tribe or power level other dinosaurs, you hop on them and kill it. That's how you gain levels the fastest. Now the Giga, you guys know what this thing's good for. It's good for taking out stone. And now a lot of people think they might be OP, but if you've got a Giga coming to attack you in a raid, make sure you got a rocket launcher. Fire it once into it, it will rage. Its eyes will go into like a yellowy fiery sun, and it'll attack the next closest thing and dismount the rider. Broodmother, if you want to farm massive amounts of chitin, you spawn in one or a few of these. You can check another video I posted about this. This way you can farm up tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of chitin and just constantly farm off the spiders that it spawns, and then after you're done just kill it and get a bit of XP. Bronto is really good if you want to, you know, tail swipe heaps of berries, but I think the Mammoth might be a little bit better if you want to farm up berries at the moment. If you do build a platform structure on top of it and put like, you know, 50, 60 plant species turrets on it, it means if you've got a Rex coming to attack it, if the plant species hit it with all 50, you can actually walk away from it as the plant species are attacking it, and the Rex won't get to you, so it can be kind of good fun there. And we've got the dragon. I thought I'd just spawn this in because why not? It looks kind of cool here, guys. So this is all the dinosaurs here. I'll just switch the scene here, but I'll show you all the dinosaurs from largest to smallest and see what it looks like. Literally the dragon just despawned, but I'm going to go through the largest to smallest just on the RG, and put down in the comments if you found this video helpful, or if there's some things I left out with what the dinosaurs do. You can leave that in the comments below, because there's some people that might actually read it and find it very helpful, and I might learn a thing or two. And I just want to thank you guys for all the support lately that you've been showing. I hit 25,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm going to release a video in the next day or two that'll kind of go over that and capture that a little bit better detail. And I just want to say thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash that like button and show your support. And if you're new here guys, just hit the subscribe button. It's just down below there. And so this is just all the dinosaurs going through nice and small. And this is the video guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.